Yeah, you guys will definitely see me if I can't make a stick and throttle and stuff happen within the next like 2 or 3 months. I'm slowly gonna start playing more and more just on mouse and keyboard because I do really wanna. Not only have I never really played a game on mouse and keyboard, but I've never played one from third person before either. So it's kind of weird getting the spatial awareness in this game. I've gotten pretty used to it now, but it was definitely a challenge at first. Just especially with that old keyboard, I couldn't look around and fly like I do trying to do more of. And when you can't, that's the key. Any fight you get in, it was all about maintaining visual. Always, if you lose sight of what you're fighting, you're dead. Period. You always have to have eyes on what you're fighting, and you have to be able to be looking around, and pulling in certain ways, and being in awkward positions. And you guys can see that with Crinny and other people that like play VR. But that's the other thing that holds me back from doing Sim 2 is that I still have a hard time, particularly in first person, like looking around and not flying into the ground, like luckily it's not as painful in this game. But yeah, Kim, if you want to hop in and do some props, now's the time. So I can do either 6-0 or 5-3. Well, 5-3 to, yeah, 6-0. Like pirates without a tide. When you're barely surviving. More than likely. Yeah, and I think I missed it. I did not put it in because I completely missed all that stuff in the beginning. I love that. That commercial does sound so cool. I don't know why. I'll try. What was it? Just Spock? Is it just the same place in that box where the redeem is? Yeah, I'll try it. I'll try it. I need to do the login now too, because again, when I did it on my phone, I was trying to link them. I figured it would ask me, are you a returning player? And then I would be able to log in. So now my phone has a separate one going. I think I have to create the login on their thing and then go in and log in on my phone again. I even tried to uninstall and do it, and it did the same thing again. So I'll probably try it on there too and see. Now let's see, Monkey Bones. Oh, do you need a glass orb to shove down the throat of someone you don't like? That sounds pretty flippin' mean, man. I like your thinking. I missed it by like hours. That particular day, I had a bunch of other stuff to do, and I had meant to come back, and I had just a few points. There was just a couple things that I had to finish to complete that event, and I completely forgot about it that night. And when I logged into the stream that next day, I was like, "Oh, I missed it. It reset. I forgot that it was right at the end." And I had intended to come. That was the day that it crashed, I think. That we had that crash when Violet raided us. Oh yeah, no worries, dude. Yeah, just you know how it works. Shoot me a little message when you're ready. Take a little mental break here and readjust to props. If anybody else would like I said, 5.3 to like 6.0, if you guys have something in that range and anybody wants to join in, let me know. shoot me a message. Again, my name is exactly the same, and we can get some. These are the real fun kind of BRs to fly together because it's slow enough and you can actually kind of cover each other, and it's a little easier to shoot each other, but I do need to get a little bit of a stretch too. My back's getting a little tight, especially if we're gonna still do some Star Trek tonight. Today. I was debating on if I was gonna do Star Trek this stream, but I'm actually getting so far that my thing should be upgraded. It actually should probably be done now. I ran out of I ran out of speed up boosters, and thank you too again, Huggies. You're too kind. You keep sending me the Alliance boxes. You need to tell me how to do that. I was trying to do that. I couldn't quite figure it out. Like I said, I'm such a noob with these games still. I took such a long break that even the simple things that you should be able to kind of intuitively figure out, I'm having a hard time with that game. And I think it's just because I'm playing it in a small window and I wasn't paying a lot of attention when we started. Thank you guys. I appreciate it. I do. My back was all messed up when I got home, and I've so far haven't had to ever get surgery, and I don't think I'll need it as long as I maintain. Like I like I tell all you guys, you don't necessarily have to work out every day, but if you get in a decent stretch program, a little bit in the morning when you wake up, and do like a short one before you wind down and go to bed, pays dividends to your body, having that stretch and getting all that stress and tension out from either sitting all day or standing all day. Either one is not good. You got to be, moving around, and I don't care what they say. They used to tell us when you're a kid, oh, if you always used to hear, is it true if you don't use it, you lose it? No, that's not true. Yes, it is. It's 100% true. If you don't use it, you will lose it. Muscle atrophy sets in, and eventually you just start, crunging up and literally withering up and dying. So inactivity is incredibly damaging. That's why we have that touch grass and stuff like that, because it is important and it's very easy to get carried away and stuff like this, even when you're not streaming. I know I used to have some pretty epic gaming sessions where it would go, oh my God, has it really been that long? We need to come up for air. We keep the youngling slinger close. Slayer, what's up, YOLO? What's up, YOLO? What's up, YOLO? Oh, hey you, dance like those assholes I see in old Molly Ringwald movies. Like I say, you guys don't really want to see me dance. I'm much better sitting on my ass than any dance competition I've been at. I hope you're doing well, YOLO. Missing you, man. I'm actually was. I need to tune into your channel and resub because I lost my golden frog, man. Where you been? Got nothing to do in the afternoons right now. Still hang out with all my lurkers, but YOLO's my joint, man. That's where I hang out in the afternoon. I'm usually like, I'll when I raid out, grab breakfast, and hang out and chat till I eventually fall into my man nap. But it's usually some loud music or Tangia blaring that draws me out of my nap. Okay, YOLO's on now. And I can't help but think of you now every time that elevator operator song comes on. I say, oh, God, I hope you and I always stay friends and you don't ever have to do that to me, 'cause I would probably cry. It would scare the shit out of me. But again, I hope you're doing well, buddy. Good to see ya. YOLO's got top emotes, man. And again, there's another one. And another one. And another one. Y'all enjoy YOLO? That's Huggies and Grom, man. Huggies and Grom. You guys give love to this community. These guys are amazing. Love you guys, man. Kathleen was perfect. That's funny. A spare Ras. That is a good one, too. YOLO's got top emotes for show. That's what I'm saying. Where's your chair at? You need a camera? I'll send you a camera. Oh, 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 oh. Oh, 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 oh. Theo face. Oh, 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 oh. You know what I'm talking about. Oh, oh, oh. You know what I'm talking about. They don't think you're all that cool. They like you for your stepdad's pool. YOLO, where you at on Star Trek, man? You need to join Huggies and I. Click that banner, bro. Help me out a little bit. Huggies and I are on the same planet. We be mining, killing Romulans and Klingons. Spoiler alert. Use the latrine, the head, the bathroom, the loo, the potty room, the backyard. TGIF, y'all. Thank you so much for amazing days. This has been a good one so far. We hit 200 today. You guys have been way more generous than I could ever ask with the subs and gift subs, and my goodness. You guys are awesome. And what's up, YOLO? You gonna start rallying your troops or what? We're gonna get this SQB rivalry going? I already tried to poke HOJ a little bit. gotta get gotta get enough people together to do it at all, for one. I think after the ground event is done, we'll kind of start pushing the whole SQB thing a little bit more as far as actually trying to, okay, we're gonna run it now. Where's everybody at? For now, it's just like get the information out there, let people know what the mode is, how it works. Because I think most people, if they have played it, they probably haven't played it very much, or they've only played like one BR or something, and I think most people have no idea. Or maybe they're in a squadron and they just are in it to get the vehicle, but have never, communicated with their squadron at all. We have had a couple people ask already if there was room so that they could participate, so we'll see. We'll see what happens. But yeah, I can honestly say that's been my favorite mode so far. ARB being a close second, or the very close second. I'm sure I'll eventually come to love Sim, but I still feel like there is something about ARB that battles go nice and quick and get into a lot more visual dogfights, I think, than you do in Sim. In F3, this is definitely this thing definitely got some upgrades. It feels different than it did when I flew it the other day. And it all crashes down. And you point your finger, but there's no one around. Where's your crown, king? Not there. Nah. We'll be here when you get back, YOLO. We'll be here when you get back, bud. We give you shit, but that's just 'cause we miss you. And I know you're busy 'cause you're popping in and out, so I know you're